Okay, welcome back to the vlog. Today, I am packing up the internet. You know the move is getting real when you unplug the internet. If you unplug the internet, that means there is nothing to do in this house anymore. As someone born in the early 80s, I got to experience the transition to the internet age at a time where I could learn it and be completely fluent in it. But I also got to experience what it was like before the internet. I actually did some projects in school without the internet. I had to go to the library, look at an actual book, and it was horrible. One thing I unfortunately did not get to experience was what was it like to be an adult with a real job and not have the internet? Like, what was that like? What did you do every day? Did you do more hobbies? Did you play the piano? Or did you just watch TV that was much worse? In any case, internet's going, what else? So, obviously this all will need to go at some point. I'll probably do that last because I still do some editing here. Everything on the walls needs to go, and this stuff right here. My mom will take the printer, I will take this, that, yeah. So, not too long ago, I repaired this printer. The part that I needed came with two pieces. And it's like, what do you do with this little part? I can definitely use it in the future because for sure this is gonna break again, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tape this to the printer. Yeah. So a little while ago, I bought my sister this tiny little Instax camera, which basically is just like an instant camera that prints out little Polaroids. Fujifilm makes these cameras, and they just released a new one called the Instax Wide Evo. I pre-ordered it, and it took like 2 months to get here after the release date, but it finally arrived, and not only is this an instant camera, but it's also an instant printer. So you can take whatever photos you have from your phone or whatnot and print them out. Right before this camera was announced, I was like, oh, I've got this great idea that I'm really excited about, where we get an instant camera, and then anybody who is a $100 patron, we take instant photos from the trip that are one of a kind. The photo is taken and then it's never stored digitally, it's only on that physical print. And if you're a $100 patron, we would send it out to you. I was very excited about that idea. But since this also saves the picture digitally and we can print pictures out anytime, it's not going to have that quite same true one-of-a-kind nature. But I'm going to treat it as if it's a one-of-a-kind picture. So, for our $100 patrons, from now on, every time we go on an episode, we're gonna take this camera with us. We're gonna take one picture for each of you, print it out on the spot, and that will be your one-of-a-kind photo from that trip. And I suppose I could even delete the digital version so that the picture only exists with you. I just thought the one-of-a-kind nature of it was really fun. But either way, I love taking instant photos. They're so much fun. This is the wide format, so they're nice and big. They're almost like, I think they're slightly bigger than the old Polaroids back in the day. But the reason I know that I'll be able to stick with this is because it excites me to do it. I think it's gonna be so much fun. I'm like, ooh, take this picture of Douglas Jackson. There's your photo. Take this picture. Christina Alvarez, there's your photo. I actually don't know if they're $100 patrons, but I think they are. In any case, part of the reason why I even thought of this is because I wanna have more bonuses for our patrons because starting in November, Patreon is forcing us to go to a monthly subscription model rather than a per creation model. In the past, every time we released an episode, that was when people got charged, and we don't quite release one episode every month. So when they force us to make that change, I wanna make sure that it's worthwhile for people to have a monthly subscription. But yeah, I think that'll be a really fun bonus. I'll enjoy it. The person receiving it will enjoy it, I hope. It'll be one of a kind photo from that moment in time. Something about that is beautiful. So we don't use drones that often in our videos. but I would like to rectify that situation. To that end, I got a new drone, the DJI Air 3S. What I wanted to do was just get a new remote that had a screen built in. Unfortunately, the drone that I had, if you wanted to buy a remote with a screen, it was so expensive, it really made more sense to just spend a little bit more money and also get a really heck of a big upgrade on the drone itself. Okay, like I said, the main reason that I got this drone is so that I have a screen built into the remote. I cannot tell you how long it takes to get the drone set up when you have to take your phone out of the case, then mount it to the remote, get the drone set up, get the app connected. You'd think it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's actually a huge deal, and it makes you want to use the drone so much less. The second reason is the improved video quality. The previous drone had very good video quality, no doubt about it. But this one is in a whole nother league, and it has a zoom lens. Look how nice and cinematic this is. Isn't that just absolutely delicious? Do you remember the last shot from Star Wars: The Force Awakens? You can actually get that type of shot with a drone like this. Do we have enough room? We might have enough room. Oh, we do. We do have enough room. This is a much bigger park than I thought. Oh wow, I avoided the tree branches and everything. So let's move it in just a little bit. We can. Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that, man. Absolutely thrilling. I think the main thing is I want to stop being afraid of using the drone. I have my drone license. I only fly in legal places. There is no reason for me to be trepidatious about flying the drone. And yet I'm always worried that I'm inconveniencing people by flying this drone and somebody's gonna come and tell me to stop doing it or say that it's too loud. And finally I settled on the fact that I only fly it for 10 or 15 minutes. So if somebody is actually inconvenienced by the sound, it's only gonna last 10 or 15 minutes. And I can talk to the person and say, yo, I'm sorry that this is loud. I am allowed to fly this here and I will be done in 10 or 15 minutes. And if they don't like that, they're gonna have to go get the laws changed because everything I do with the drone is completely legal. Maybe that doesn't surprise you, but I'm not the type of person who is looking for conflict. So even when I'm following the rules, if I feel like it's going to cause any type of conflict, I usually shy away from that. But I'm really tired of doing that because I want to get good drone shots. So anyways, the point is I'm going to fly the drone every opportunity I can get. I'm not going to not fly the drone because I'm worried about somebody telling me to stop, and we can get really cool shots like this. The other nice thing is that the bundle that came with the remote with the screen in it also came with 3 batteries, which is nice, and ND filters, which lets you get that nice, natural, cinematic motion blur. The goal here really is to just put the same amount of Greedo effort that I put into the regular filming also into the drone filming. You can't fly these at the national parks, but there's plenty of national forests where you can fly it. And I'm tired of not putting forth the effort needed to make these drone shots really great and to really do just like a good job of it, you know? So to that end, we got this drone, we're gonna use it, we're gonna make it look good. Drone shots are some of the most interesting shots you can get. Come on. Okay, now everything on this shelf needs to come down. Let's get a box. Let's start boxing it up. Ooh, we're getting close. We're getting real close to the end here. Okay, I think for now I will leave the artwork up on the walls because that's very easy to take down, and we want the room to still look nice while we're using it. Although I forgot about these two. These are coming with as well. Some space for this. Okay, that'll do it for today's vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, not much left to move in this room. I mean, the table and the TV is a little bit of a hassle, but no big deal. Actually, let's take down the old Tim V, the Texan camper. Yeah, the one constant in the universe is that things change. A lot of memories in this house and the functionally identical house. I can't believe how long it's been, man. I started this vlog 10 years ago. We're not done yet though. Still a little bit more in this house. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. And that way, when you need this, it'll be with the thing that, and the reason I think, oh, there's a cardinal. Let's see if I can get this mofo. Oh, yeah, there you go. Man, these phone cameras are really good.